These are all the materials you'll need, and they are in Ringgit Malaysia because that's where I'm from. But you just have to search for these items in your country and you should be able to find them. So, first, you'll need two of the Besta soft closing push open hinges. You'll also want the shelf according to the color that you have chosen. I chose black, so I want it to match. I bought two, but you can always buy more depending on what you want to use the shelf space for and the Besta for. Then for the doors, I actually went for the Stadsviken because I love this rattan design and of course the black edges to match. I got these beautiful gold Osar legs. Well, they say brass, but I guess it looks more gold to me. Again, two. This one also two. And the main frame is the Besta frame in black brown. The size is 120 by 40 by 64. So this is the size that I wanted. Um, and you can search, there are many other Besta frame sizes, but this is what the tutorial is going to be based on.
The Besta comes with these legs, but we're not going to use them because we have bought the brass legs, so put them aside. Find the piece with the metal pieces on one side. This is the bottom piece and where you would put the legs if you wanted to use them. Place the side on the floor and have the side with these small holes face you. The cutout line is where the backing would slide in. Find 6 of these type of screws. The head doesn't have grooves. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver for this. Screw down all the way. I've laid the piece this way according to what is shown in the instruction manual. Screw in the 6 screws in the holes. For the side closest to the camera, make sure to screw in the screw on the top hole, not the bottom. Take out the 3 middle pieces, lay them on the side with these holes. There is one piece that is thicker than the other two, that is the middle piece. Let's start with this piece. It has a hole that connects to the slit. It will be the far right piece. Make sure that the whole design is placed facing upwards and not inserted at the bottom. Another indicator is that the slit lines up with the slit on the bottom piece. I'll show you the other 2 pieces first, before showing you how to fasten them in. The middle piece is the thickest piece and has these holes on both sides. The piece that hasn't been shown is the last piece. Now let's proceed to fasten these pieces in. Find these short black pieces, don't confuse them with these taller ones that look similar. Compare them if you're not sure. You'll need a flathead screwdriver for this. Lay the piece down, make sure to have the correct side up, check that the slits are lines up. Tip: push the black piece in first before tightening, it makes it easier. Tighten clockwise until the piece comes flush with the bottom piece. Do the same thing for the other pieces. You're only doing this for the bottom 2 holes, do not do it for the top ones yet. You'll need the longer black pieces for the middle piece. Once you have them, make sure the slits align with each other. If you put it the other way, then the back piece will not be able to slide in and be secured. Lay open the 2 back pieces, they are folded in half. The part with the holes should be on top, there are also slits in. These should face the outside of the cabinet when you slide the back piece into the slit. Remember the holes should be on the top. Now, for the top piece. Have 6 of these screws ready and lay it on the side with the holes facing the top. Screw them in the same as the bottom piece. Once you are done with that, place it on the cabinet. Align the slits with the back piece, then align the screws with the corresponding holes. You can press it down, but you don't have to since we will be tightening it with the black pieces later. Use the short black pieces to tighten the top piece to the side piece. Do this for the 2 side pieces. Use the longer black pieces for the middle piece. Press down on the top piece if the top and middle piece do not tighten as you tighten the screw. Next is the legs. The side with the black screw can be adjusted to the height that you desire. Attach the silver screw to the other end of the legs. Use the shorter end to screw into the leg, the longer end will be screwed into the cabinet. Make sure to screw until the disc at the top of the shorter end hits the end, if not the cabinet will not be stable. Screw in the leg into the cabinet. Remember to put the cabinet to its side before doing this. Also make sure to screw this part all the way flush to the cabinet or the cabinet will not be stable. Now, for the doors. Place the side with the holes facing yourself. Next you'll need the hinges, they go into the holes. The part with the circle or indentation goes into the hole and the other side is attached to the cabinet. Screw in the hinges to the door and make sure it is not loose. To see if it's tight enough, there should not be any gaps between the door and hinge. Do this for both doors. If you can get someone to help you hold the door up securely, it will make the next step a lot easier. Align the door and make sure the screws go into the holes in the cabinet, then only proceed to screw them in. Do this for all the hinges. We're almost done. Here is how it looks like after screwing in all the hinges. Lastly, get your Besta shelf. Decide on the height you want the shelf to be at and place the supports slightly below it. You'll need to push the supports into the holes, turning it left to right to make it go in. Finally, place the shelf with the side that has the grooves downwards and onto the supports you placed in there. Congratulations, you have just assembled a customized IKEA Besta cabinet.